Hey guys, I'm back and today I am going to be doing the first update to my Graveyard Project pan. Now, this update is a month late. Usually these updates are bi-monthly. And so this one should have come up at the end of June, but life happened and now we're here. So I am going to be doing an update now, and then I will do another update at the end of August when an update should go up according to the general project schedule, and then my finale will still be in October. And for now, we just have an extra month of progress on all of these awesome products. So without further ado, let's hop straight into the project. So for anyone who may not know, this project was started by Emily and Max, and I will have her channel and I think this year, her intro from this year, linked down below in the description box. And there are two potential categories. The first is resurrection. So these are products that have been in a project before that either you didn't hit your goal on or you did, but maybe it was a usage or hitting pan or something and you'd like to keep working on it. And I have two products in this category. The first is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Liquid in the shade Champagne Pop. So we were about here last time and I've definitely made some progress. It will no longer I say that now it just sprays everywhere. It won't really pump consistently, so I've been taking out the bottom and putting a little bit on the back of my hand. This has been really nice to mix into my foundation, or mix in with a little bit of body lotion if I'm going out. Usually it goes in my foundation, sometimes a little bit of primer instead. So that has been really nice. I am hoping to get it used up by the end of this project because I've had this for a very long time. Probably a gross amount of time. But we're not going to ruminate on that. We're just going to get it used up. And it doesn't irritate my skin or anything. So I'm just going to keep using it up. And I think I can get it used up in the next 3 months. And then the next one is my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Unlocked, which was my Pan That Face palette for 2022 and 2023, which is wild that I used this for 2 full years and it still was not used up. Here's what it was looking like last month, and my goal on this is to use it 100 times, but my ultimate goal for this palette is to get it completely used up. And since my last update, I've used it 75 times, and here is what it is looking like this month. I can't believe the progress on this blush. So this is I believe Nude Glow. I covered up the sticker that says the shades on the back where I make my markings, and this is such a beautiful shade. I'm wearing it today. I've been putting on regular blush and then going in with this with a bigger blush brush where I would apply highlighter and just kind of like buffing it in along the top of my blush. I think it looks so pretty, so seasonally appropriate, and really easy to use. So that method has been working for me as far as getting it used up. I've definitely used up more than half of the product that was remaining, and I'm just gonna keep going, keep working towards that 100 uses, and then maybe even start reaching for this highlighter shade as well, because I would really love to get this whole palette used up someday. That would be really nice. Then for my Collecting Cobwebs products, which are just products that have been sitting around for a while, I have this Maybelline Superstay Pressed Powder. Now this one isn't particularly old. It was just the oldest powder in my collection because I used up basically all of my powder last fall and I didn't really love it. The reason I don't love it is because it is super lightly pressed. There's a lot of kick up. It's hard to get like the right amount of powder. A lot of times I feel like it looks a little bit overdone. And it shattered. I'm gonna insert a picture because it's so loosely pressed. It fell on the floor, like the compact fell on the floor and shattered. So I did repress it and then have continued using it since then. So this is what I have left. I'm really excited to get this used up, and I think I can get this used up in the next month. especially just with like generally how much I've been working out of a travel makeup bag lately. I think I can reach for this however many more times, probably like 10, in order to get this used up. There's really not that much left. I re-hit pan like yesterday, and then this, or the day before, and then this is already the pan that is showing. So it's a very thin layer around the edge. Then I also have this NYX Serum Bare With Me Serum Concealer in the shade Pale, something like that. Fair. I really actually did enjoy this for mixing in with products that were too dark for me to lighten them up in the winter. I don't know if I would repurchase this one necessarily. I did like it, but it was very pigmented, so it was hard to keep a foundation sheer with this. It kind of made things very full coverage. So I might, which is funny because I bought it thinking like serum, concealer, it'll be thin, relatively light, but no, that thing has, that concealer has some coverage. So it is a good concealer. I would probably be tempted to buy it in my correct concealer shade and actually use it as a concealer. And then I also had my Buxom full-on plumping lip cream in the shade Rose Julep, and this I also successfully completely used up. This was one of my favorite shades. This and Mudslide, I think, is the other one. I love those shades. They're so easy to wear, just like everyday nudes. And so I was really happy to get to love on this. It really had so little product. It was like, that's the marking right there from my last update. And I'm excited to have that rolled out so that I can just try new things or roll new things into this project and rotate through my lip products a little bit more. So to replace the NYX Serum Concealer, I've decided to roll in my NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. This is one that I've had, I think I was living in LA when I bought this, so 2 years, a little less than 2 years old. So I would really like to get it used up this calendar year in order to just make sure, because it was expensive. I don't want that money going to waste because it goes bad. I'm wearing it today. It looks beautiful. I love this foundation. And so I'm just going to start wearing this as my everyday foundation because it's a perfect shade for me right now. And I really like it. So this is going to be in place of the concealer, and my goal is to use it up. And then to replace the lip gloss, I have a Resurrection product, and that is my Ilia multi-stick in the shade At Last. This was in my project pan last year. I wanted to use it like 40 times or something like that, and I have so little of it left. I was so focused on rotating through all the blushes in my collection last year, I didn't want to stray from that goal to go back and finish this up. So now is when I would like to get this used up and try and scrape out as much of it as I can. This is a really pretty blush. I like going in directly with a stippling brush, pick some up, and then apply it that way. It is a little bit waxy to just go straight onto the face with it and then blending it out from there, but I do think it's a really beautiful formula. It's a little bit sticky compared to my Nude Sticks formula, for example, but I don't really mind because I tend to apply cream blush a little bit earlier in the makeup application process. I don't apply it after I powder, so usually it'll get hit with a little bit of powder in a later step, whether that's bronzer, highlight, pressed powder, whatever it is, and that stickiness kind of goes away. So yeah, another one that should probably be easy to hit in the next month, but I do really want to get this used up this year, so I'm excited to roll this in as well. So that is everything for today's update. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have an incredible, awesome day wherever you are, and that I get to see you in a future video. Thanks, guys.